Right, Putala. Today we are going to discuss our 11th paper. In this paper, we will discuss questions related to vectors. Mainly, we will discuss questions related to parallelogram law. Right, Pude? Let's see the first question. Right, Putala, read the first question. If a resultant of two forces, 9p and 2 root 2p is 5 root 5p, find the angle between the two forces. Right. Two forces are given. කීයද බලන්න 9pn 2 root 2p, then the resultant of the two forces is 5 root 5p. You need to find the angle between the two vector theta, right? Puthe, then you can directly apply the equation to find the theta, right? Let's see the answer. R squared equal p squared plus q squared plus 2pq cos theta. No? Resultant is given p, then resultant squared, then p is 9p squared, then q is 2 root 2p given, then 2 into p value is 9p, q value is 2 root 2p and cos theta, right? 5 squared 25, root 5 squared 5, root 5 into root 5, 5, no? Then p squared. 81p squared, 4 square, 4 into 2 squared, 4 root 2 squared 2, right? Just simplification, right? Make easy question එකක් 2 9 into 2, sorry, 9 into 2 18, 18 into 2 36, 36 root 2 p squared, p into p squared, no? Cos theta. Then you can simplify the values. මෙතන එනවා 36 නේ. 125p squared is equal to 81 plus 489, right? 4 into 2, 8, no? 8 plus 81, 89 p squared plus 36 root 2p squared cos theta. Then 125 minus 89 is 36. 125, we need to bring this term from here to here, no? Then 125 minus 89. 15 minus 9, 6. 36. Is equal to 36 root 2 p squared cos theta. Then 36 to 36 cancel out. P squared to p squared cancel out. Then cos theta is equal to 1 over root 2. Then theta is equal cos inverse 1 over root 2. Angle is 45 degree. Right? Cos inverse root half is 1 over root 2 is 45 degree. Answer is first one. Right? In this question, you need to just substitute the given values to the formula. Then you can find the cos theta value. Then you can consider the cos inverse value. Then you can find the angle between the given two vector. Right? Right, පුතේ. මේක easy question එකක්. ඔයාලට තේරෙන්නේ නැති නේද? Just ඔයාලට substitute කරන්න තියෙන, you need to substitute the given values, right? Let's see the next question, පුතා. Right, Putala, did you see, පුතේ? In the second question, P and Q vectors are given. The horizontal one is 8. This inclined one is 13 Newton. But the angle between the two vectors is given as a tan ratio. Right, Pute? To find the resultant of the two vector, this is the equation. No? R squared equal P squared plus Q squared plus 2PQ cos theta, no? You should know the cos value of angle between the two vector. To identify the cos value of angle between the two vector, you need to do a construction. You need to draw a right angle triangle corresponding to this tan ratio. That is, opposite side should be 5, this adjacent side should be 12. Then you can identify hypotenuse of this right angle triangle should be 13. Got it? Then you can identify the cos value, sine value. Cos value is no need to find the sine value for this one, but if you want, you can identify sine value as 5 over 3. Cos value is the 12 over 13. Got it? Right. Let's see the answer. Now you can find the answer. P is 80 squared. Q is 13 squared. Then 2 into P8, Q13. Cos theta. What is the value of cos theta? Cos theta is the adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 12. Hypotenuse is 13. Then 13 to 13 cancel out. Easy neda puthe. Then 64 plus 169 plus 18 to 2 16 අපි බලමු 16 into 12 16 into 10 160 නේ තව දෙකක් 32 ඇඩ් වෙන්න ඕනනේ එතකොට එනවා 2 196 192 right then the answer is 425 is the value of r squared. Then easy, then you can find the value of r. Put the r is equal to square root of 425. Put the square root of 425, you can obtain 17 into 25. Square root of 17 into 25. Square root of 25 is 5. 5 root 17. This one is the answer. Putala, did you see there are two answers that have same magnitude? Answer number 2, 5 root 17. Answer number 3, square root 425. Therefore, you need to find not only the magnitude, but also direction of the vector. That is, you need to find this alpha value. Got it? To find the alpha value, you need to do a construction. Make an equation use කරන්න එපා. Do a little construction to identify the alpha, right? Then you can identify that this one is 8 Newton, this one is 13. Then the resultant, you have find the value, no? Then alpha. To find the alpha value, you can draw a right angle triangle. You need to extend this 8, this side from here to here. Then you need to draw a perpendicular line from here to here. Then you can identify this y length and x length by using 13 Newton force. This angle, these are corresponding angles, no? These two angles should be equal. These two parallel lines intersect by this straight line segment, no? Therefore, these two angles are equal. මතකයි නේද පුතේ? F අකුරේ angles, right? Then you can identify this side as let's see this right angle triangle. By using this right angle triangle, you can identify the length of x. You can use cos ratio, no? Cos theta is equal to x adjacent over hypotenuse. Then x is equal to 13 cos 30 cos theta. Cos theta you can identify by using this right angle triangle. Cos theta is 12 over 13. Then 13 to 13 cancel out. X is equal to 12. And you can find this y value by considering sine ratio. Sine theta is equal opposite over hypotenuse. Then sine theta y is equal to 13 times sine theta. You can identify sine theta as the ratio between 5 and 13. Opposite over hypotenuse. Then y is equal 5. Then easy puthe, then you can find the tan value by considering this right angle triangle. right? Tan alpha is equal to opposite. Opposite side is y. Adjacent side is from here to here. From here to here, 8. Make a counter x. X is 12. Then y is 5. 8 plus 12. Then answer is alpha is equal to tan inverse 5 over 20. Then you can obtain the answer. Now you know the magnitude. Square root 424 or 5 root 70. The angle should be, alpha should be equal to the tan inverse 5 over 20. Therefore, the answer is third one. Got it? This question is a good question, right? This question is a good question. Why I said that? Because this angle between the two vectors is given as tan ratio. Got my point? Therefore, you need to consider relevant right angle triangle to identify sine values, cos values. Right, Pute. Let's see the next question. Right, Pute, let's see the question number 3. If the resultant of two equal forces is equal to half of them, the magnitude of the two forces are equal and the resultant is equal to half of them, P over 2. Right? Then you can substitute this value to the equation to find the angle between two vector theta. Right, Pute? Let's see the answer. R squared is equal to P squared plus Q squared plus 2PQ cos theta. No? This one is P over 2 squared. Then P squared plus 2 into P cos theta. Right? This one is P squared 4 2p squared 2p squared cos theta, right? Then Pute, you can bring this term from here to here to simplify the answer. Minus 2p squared is equal to 2p squared cos theta. Then you need to consider common denominator here. 4p squared minus 4 into 2 8p squared is equal to 2p squared cos theta. Then the answer is minus 7p squared over 4. Then 2p squared is equal to cos theta. P squared to p squared cancel out. Then minus 7 over 8 is equal to cos theta. Pute, now you no need to find the relevant cos ratio by using a table, right? You can identify the angle. Putala. Pute, did you remember between 0 and 90 degree, all the sine, cos and tan values are positive. Therefore, this angle cannot lie between 0 and 90 degree. It should be greater than 90 degree. See the answers. There is only one angle that gives obtuse angle. Answer is fourth one. Other angles 28 degrees, 52 degrees, 60 degrees, and fourth one 90 degrees are lie between 0 and 90. Cost value for these angles are positive. But cos value for 152, there is only one obtuse angle. Therefore, answer should be 152. මෙයා negative වෙන්න පුළුවන් පුතේ obtuse angle එකකට. All the other angles are acute. Angle of those cos values of those angles should be positive. Right? Negative value එකක් එන්න පුළුවන් 152 වලට විතරයි. Therefore, answer should be the fourth one. Got it? Right, Lamai, let's see the question number 4. Two forces of magnitude 2p and p are acting at point. These are the two forces, right? If the resultant of the two forces is 2.5p, this one is the resultant. The magnitude of the resultant is given, right? 2.5p. 2.5p. The angle between the two vectors. You need to find this angle by using given data. Right, පුතේ. අපි මේක apply කරලා බලමු equation එකට. R squared is equal to P squared plus Q squared plus 2PQ cos theta. Then P squared is 2P squared. Q squared is again P squared 2 into P is 2P, Q is P cos theta. Resultant is given 2.5p. No? Then you can simplify this equation 6.25 p squared 4p squared plus p squared is equal to 4p squared. 2 into 2 මෙයා 4 වෙනවා. Then p squared cos theta. Then the answer is 2p squared plus p squared 5p squared. No. Then 6.25 වලින් 5 අඩු වෙනවා. එතකොට එන්නේ කොච්චරද? 1.25 p squared is equal to 4p squared cos theta. Then cos theta is equal to p squared to p squared cancel out 0.31 ඔය වගේ ගානක් නෙන්නේ. Then theta should be equal to cos inverse 0.31. Putala, to find this answer, to find this theta value, no need to use a table. You can identify this angle by considering the given value. Even though I didn't give this value, you should be able to identify the angle, right? You should remember these values. Theta value, cos 0, then 30 degree, then 40 degree, 45, then 60 degree, then 90 degree. What are the cos values, Pute? 1, 430, 0.86, 0.7, right? Cos 45, 0.7. Cos 60, 0.5. This one is 0. Right, Pute? According to these ratios, you can observe that this ratio, this cos ratio 0.31 should lie between 0.5 and 0. These two ratios. It is less than 0.5, greater than 0. Therefore, relevant angle should lie between 60 degrees and 90 degrees. It should be greater than 60 degree, less than 90 degree. Let's see the answers. There is only one angle between 60 degree and 90 degree. Answer is third one, 72. මේ අද අනිත්‍යව තියෙන ළමයි 60 degree, 18 degree, 20 degree and 52 degree. There is only one answer lie between 60 degree and 90 degree. That answer is 0. That answer is there is only one angle. So let's see the answers. In these answers, there is only one angle lie between 60 degree and 90 degree. The answer is third one, 72 degree. 72 degrees is greater than 60, less than 90. Therefore, the answer is the 72 degrees. That is third one, right? This question is a bit of special question, right? Let me explain the question. Two forces of magnitude root 3x and 2x are acting at a point. Root 3x and 2x are acting at a point. If the resultant of the two vector, this one is the resultant. Angle between the two vector is theta. Angle between the resultant and this horizontal vector is alpha. If the resultant of the two vector is perpendicular to the root 3x vector, what should be the angle between them? You need to find angle between the two vector if the resultant is perpendicular to root 3x. Pute, if this angle, if the resultant makes an angle 90 degree with the horizontal direction, you need to change this diagram. Pute, first you should remember the resultant of two vector should be lie between the given two vector. No? When the resultant makes an angle 90 degree with this root 3x, this one, this angle theta should be greater than 90 degree. Why? The resultant should be lie between this resultant should be lie between these two vector. No? Therefore, the angle between the two vector is obtuse angle. Right? First, you need to identify this point. Then, Putala, do you remember in our theory class, we have discussed mainly three shapes of parallelogram that you can obtain for the obtuse angle. When the angle between the two vector is an obtuse angle, you can you can obtain these parallelograms, these shapes. These are the basic shapes of parallelogram that you can obtain for an obtuse angle. Right, Putala? According to this diagram, you should recognize that this is the shape of the parallelogram relevant to given data. Why? In this diagram, this resultant is perpendicular to this horizontal vector, right? Then you can represent this data on the correct diagram. This one is the parallelogram. First, you need to identify the basic. First, you need to identify the shape of the parallelogram, right? Relevant to given data. Then this one is root 3x. This one is 2x. Then this is the resultant. Resultant makes an 90-degree angle with the horizontal direction. Then you can identify the angle easy pute. If this one is root 3x, this one should be root 3x, no? Then you can identify this angle. This one is a right angle triangle, no? You can apply sine ratio. Sine alpha is equal opposite root 3x over 2x. Then x to x cancel out. Alpha is equal to sine inverse root 3 over 2. Sine inverse root 3 over 2 is equal to 60 degree. That is this angle, this vertical line and this angle between this 2x and resultant is 60 degree. Then the total angle, the angle between the two vector root 3x and 2x should be 90 plus 60, 150 degrees. Right? This one is the answer. Right, Pute. Let's see the next question. Right, Pute, in the question number 6, you need to find the magnitude of the resultant. Once you find the angle between the two vector, then you can apply the equation to find r. R squared is equal to p squared plus q squared plus 2pq cos theta. Then p is root 3x squared and q is equal to, q is equal to 2x squared. Then 2 into 2x into root 3x cos 150. Angle between the two vector is 150 now. Then you can find the resultant by using this equation. Putala, there is a second method to find the answer. Did you see? This one is a right angle triangle. You can apply Pythagoras theorem to find the answer. Root 3 squared plus r squared should be equal to 2x squared. Then 4x squared, r squared, 3x squared. Then r squared should be equal to 4x squared minus 3x squared, x squared. Then r is equal to x. Same answer you will obtain by using this equation. Got it? Easy, ne? Right. Let's see the next question. Right, Pute, let's see the next question. The sum of the magnitude of two forces acting at an angle theta. Right. Let's assume that the two forces are P and Q. Then this one is the result. Angle between the two forces is theta. This one is alpha. Then the sum of the magnitude of two forces acting at theta angle to each other on a point is 15. They have given P plus Q is, these are the magnitudes, right? Is 15, the first data. Then product of them, P into Q, is 56, right? And they have given the resultant. This resultant is 13. R is 13. You need to find the angle between the two vector by using given two vectors. Right, but in this question, you need to find the angle between the two vectors by using given this data. Right? Let me explain. To find the resultant of P and Q, you can apply the parallelogram law. No? R squared is equal to P squared plus Q squared plus 2pq cos theta. Pute. But the value of P and Q are not given. But you can find the value of P and Q by using given data. Pute, let me explain. P plus Q is 15. Then you can consider square of P plus Q. Square of P plus Q is equal to 15 squared. Then Square of p plus q is the p squared plus first term into second term into 2 square of the last term. මතකයි නේද මේවා? මෙතන 225 නේ. Then පුතේ you can substitute. You need to find the value of p, magnitude of p squared plus q squared. No, to find the magnitude of p squared plus q squared, you can substitute 56 instead of p into q. This multiplication, pq multiplication, right? This one is 56. Then q squared is equal to 225. P value of pq is given. No, 56. No. Then p squared is equal to 112 plus q squared. May easy. Then p squared plus q squared is equal to 3, 113. Now you have find the value of p squared plus q squared. Then very easy, right? You know the value of the resultant. Resultant is 13 squared. Then p plus p squared plus q squared is 113 plus 2 into pq is given 56 cos theta. Now you can find the value cos theta. Got it? පුතේ මේක ගේමක් නෑ, right? You should be able to identify the value of p squared plus q squared by using the given data. මේ මෙයාගේ ස්ක්වයර් එක ඔයාට ගන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට මේ ඔයාට එනවා 2pq කියලා මේ ටර්ම් එක ඕනේ නෑ. ඔයා මේක කොහොමද මේ ඉක්වේෂන් එකෙන් අයින් කරගන්නේ? You can substitute pq as 56. The p into this value of this multiplication is given. No? Therefore, then you can identify p squared plus q squared. Then the answer should be equal to, this one is 169, 113 plus 112 cos theta. This one should be equal to 56, right? This one is 56 is equal to 112 cos theta. Then put a cos theta is equal to 56 divided by 112. That is me. Theta is equals to cos inverse half. Put a cos inverse half is 60 degree. That is the angle between the two vectors is 60 degree. මේ බලන්න ඉතින් මේ ඔයාලගේ O level knowledge එක නේද පුතේ? දැන් ඔයාලට A level වලදී answers වලට යනකොට පුතේ අපේ අර O level simplification part එක අමතක කරන්න බෑ. දැන් ඔයාලට O level වලදී ඒ simplification method use ඔයාලට teach කරේ මේ තැන් වලදී ඒවා use කරන්න. තේරුණා නේද? එතකොට ඒ දේවල් මතක තියෙන්න ඕන. තේරුණා නේද? දැන් මේක මෙහෙම ලියන්න එපා. හොඳේ. p squared plus q squared equals 15 squared කියලා ලියන්න එපා. මේ දෙන්නගේ sum එකේ squared එක වෙනකොට කවුද? Square of the first term into second term into 2 square of the last term. ඒවා මතක වෙන්න දෙන්න බෑ. තේරුණා නේද? Right. Let's see the next question, පුතේ. Right, පුතේ. Let's see the question number 8. පුතේ මේකත් ඔයාලගේ simplification ability එක check කරන question එකක්, right? They have given the two vectors as a plus b and a minus b. The resultant of the two vector is root 3a squared plus b squared. Then you need to find the angle between the two vector, right? Yeah, what should be the angle between them? To find the angle between the two vector, you can apply the equation r squared is equal to p squared plus q squared plus 2pq cos theta. This one is the equation. No? P squared is a plus b squared plus q squared is a minus b squared plus 2 into a plus b. This one is a minus b cos theta. R squared they have given 3a squared plus b squared. මෙයාගේ square root එකේ squared එකනේ. Right. Then the answer is මෙයාගේ squared එක වෙන්නේ 3a squared plus b squared. No? Then square of the first term into second term into 2, last term squared. Again, square of the first term into second term into 2, square of the last term. Put a minus b into minus b plus b squared, right? Then Puthe, did you remember? A plus B, A minus B. What are the factors? A squared minus B squared, your level knowledge, right? 2 times A plus B, A minus B, A squared minus B squared, cos theta. Got it? Then, balam simplify karan. Plus 2AB minus 2AB. 3A squared plus B squared equal A squared plus A squared, 2A squared. Then B squared plus B squared, 2B squared, plus 2A squared minus B squared cos theta. පුතේ මෙයා cancel වෙනවනේ 3a මෙයා මේ පැත්තට ගේනකොට minus 2a squared then 3a squared minus 2a squared a squared same thing here පුතේ මෙයා බලන්න මෙයා b squared මෙයා ගේනකොට when you bring the term from here to here minus 2b squared plus b squared minus b squared 2a squared minus b squared නියමයිනේ these two terms equal terms, no? Cancel, Then the answer is 1 over 2 equal cos theta. Theta is equal to cos inverse half. Cos inverse half is 60 degree. Puthe harima lazy. Be careful while you are doing the simplifications, right? Simplifications waladi එක term එකක් miss වුණොත් answer එක miss වෙනවා. Got it? Right. Let's see the next question. Right, Puthe, let's see the question number 9. When two forces act in right angles, the resultant is root 5. When the angle between the two forces is 60 degree, the resultant is root 7. Find the two forces. Right, Puthe. To identify the answer, you need to apply the equation for the two cases, right? For the first case, you can apply the equation r squared equal p squared plus q squared plus 2pq cos theta p squared plus q squared plus 2pq cos theta is cos 90, no? Cos 90 is 0, therefore that this term is 0, right? Then you can write here root 5 squared, no? 5 is equal to p squared plus q squared. Then you can apply the same equation for the second case, root 7 squared, p squared plus q squared, same magnitude, no? Plus 2pq cos 60. Cos 60 is half, right? Then 7, root 7 squared is 7, no? P squared plus q squared, 2pq half. Cancel out. Then 7 is equal to p squared plus q squared plus pq. This one is the first expression. This one is the second expression, right? Then Putala. Did you see these two terms? Right? Then you can substitute 5 instead of p squared plus q squared. That is 7 is equal to p squared plus q squared is equal to 5, no? 5 plus pq. Then you can obtain p into q should be equal to 7 minus 5, 2. This one is the third expression. Equation 1 and equation 3. Then you can substitute p as q over 2. Right? Then you can substitute for this equation. Then you can find the answer. But Puthe, you no need to simplify these two equations. Right, Puthe? You can check if the answers given match these equations. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ඔයාලට දීපු answers මේ equations දෙකත් එක්ක match වෙනවද කියලා check කරන්න. Got it? Correct answer should be matched with the two conditions. Correct answer එක මොකද වෙන්න ඕන? මේ conditions දෙකම satisfy කරන්න ඕන. Got it? Right. Let's see the answers. These are the answer, no, Puthe? While you are observing these answers, you can observe that first and second answers can satisfy this condition. Why? P into Q should be equal to 2, no? 0.4 into 5 is equal to 2. 2 into 1 is equal to 2. Therefore, these two answers can satisfy the second condition. PQ is equal to 2. මෙයාලට නම් බෑ ළමයි මේ 5 into 7 35 it is not equal to 2. 4 into 3 into 4 12 it is not equal to 2. 7 into 1 1 මේ තුන් දෙනාම එතකොට you can eliminate නේ මෙයාලම අපි exclude කරලා දාන්න පුළුවන් right. Then you can check which answer satisfy the first condition. You can try the first one 5 squared plus පුතේ මේ it is impossible no. Q 5 squared is 25 no 25 වලට කවුරු හරි එකතු වුණාම it is not equal to 5 no it is should be 25 is greater than 25 plus p squared should be greater than 5. Therefore this one is impossible. Therefore the correct answer should be the second one. And for the MCQ you can find the answer by using this way, but you should try to find the answer by simplifying these two equations, this third one and second one, right? ඔයාලා ගෙදරදී try කරන්න. හැබැයි අපි මේකේදී answers හොයාගත්තේ equations දෙක simplify කරලා නෙමෙයි. These are simultaneous equation. You can subject P or Q, then you can substitute for the first equation, then you can simplify the equation. Try to simplify the equation and find the equations, but for MCQ you can find the answers by using these methods. ඔයාලට තියෙන simple method එකෙන් answer එක ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන. තේරුණාද? Right. Let's see the next question පුතේ. Right, Lamai, let's see the question number 10. Magnitude of two vectors are 12 Newton and 8 Newton respectively. The magnitudes are given 12 Newtons and 8 Newtons, right? The maximum and minimum resultant, right? You need to find the maximum and minimum resultant. Pute, in the question number 10, 11 and 12, the angle between the two vectors is not given. Correct? Therefore, did you remember? I teach you. But in Panadura class, I didn't teach, right? Come on, let's try to find the answer, right? If the angle is not given, you can identify the answer by doing a comparison, right? First, you need to identify what is the maximum resultant that can produce by the two vector. Pute, do you remember? When the angle between the two vectors is 0, that is when the two vectors are acting in parallel direction towards the same direction, they can produce the maximum resultant. R max is equal to 8 plus 12, 20 Newton. When the angle between them is 180, that is when they are acting in opposite direction, then the resultant is minimum. And this minimum resultant should be equal to the difference between the two vectors. Right? This one is the maximum resultant. This one is the minimum resultant. Therefore, the resultant of these two vectors should be lie between this maximum and minimum value. That is, the resultant should be equal or greater than 4 and equal or less than 20. That is, your answer should be equal or greater than 4 Newton, equal or less than 20 Newton. Got my point? Right, Pute. Let's see the answers. First one. You need to find the maximum and minimum resultant, right? The maximum one is 20, minimum one is 4, right? Which of the following cannot be the resultant of 5 Newton and 10 Newton? Pute, same way. You can identify the maximum resultant. Maximum resultant they can produce is 5 and 10, 15 Newton. When the angle between the two vectors is 0, when they are acting in same direction. Minimum resultant they can produce 10 minus 5 when they are acting in opposite direction. Our minimum is 5 Newton. That is, therefore the resultant of the two vector should be equal or greater than 5, equal or less than 15. It should be lie between 5 and 15, right? Let's see the answers. Fourth, you cannot obtain 4 as a resultant, 4 Newton as a resultant of 5 Newton and 15 Newton. Why? The minimum value is 5. පහට වඩා අඩු ඒවා හදන්න බෑ. Right? Therefore, the Answer is first one. Right ළමයි. හරි පුතේ. අපි මේ විදිහට මේ පේපර් එකේ ඩිස්කෂන් එක ඉවර කරනවා. අපි ඊළඟ දවසේ එහෙනම් ක්ලාස් එකේදී හම්බෙමු. මේ පේපර් එකට එක්ස්ප්ලනේෂන් එකක් ලියලා ඉන්න. හරිද? එතකොට මේ පොය ඩේ එකේදී අපි ඔයාලට එක්ස්ට්‍රා ක්ලාස් එකක් කරනවා. මේ එක්ස්ට්‍රා ක්ලාස් එකේදී vectors theory, measuring instrument theory මේ හැම පොයින්ට් එකක්ම ආපහු රිවයිස් වෙන විදිහේ පේපර් එකක් ඔයාලත් එක්ක ඩිස්කස් කරනවා. රයිට්? එහෙනම් අපි එදාට හම්බෙමු. මේකට එක්ස්ප්ලනේෂන් එකක් ලියන්න. රයිට්? බයි.